The next question is it okay to include a link to one of the branded properties in the press release? And I opened up this Excel file just for visual representation because I just want to point out, yes, it's absolutely fine. And what all of my bloggers do, my content marketers who handle all of the content marketing for all my clients and such, and they order the press releases and all that, is we always, you can have up to 3 links in a press release. I use either 2 or 3 consistently in the press releases. And I just pulled up the spreadsheet because if I would have had a chance earlier, I would have opened up an actual client workbook and just taken a screenshot and blurred some out so you could see what I'm talking about, like how my format is. But each one of my clients has a separate Google workbook or Google sheet. And there's an NAP tab or sheet in the workbook that has the name, address, and phone number and contact information and email address and all that stuff. And that's like the NAP info. And then underneath that, I've got a section that is target URLs, right? So it'll say target URLs here, and it's got all the branded entity URLs in there. And what my VAs or my bloggers are instructed to do is just every single time they create or order a press release is usually where a press release is used to promote a blog post. That's what we do. It's the PR stacking method. If you have, it looks like you did watch that because I saw it in your question down here. Press release stacking or PR silo stacking is what we typically do is we publish a blog post in whatever silo it is that we're trying to push. And then we publish a GMB post. You don't have to have a GMB entity if it's not for local, but if you do, we publish a GMB post that is linking to the the blog post. Then we publish a press release that is linking to either the GMB post or the blog post. And the press release is to promote the blog post, essentially. And then we link to either any one of the other tier 1 entity assets. Could be the money site. It could but since if we're linking directly to the blog post as opposed to the GMB post that's linking to the blog post, then we usually won't link also to the website because we'll choose another asset to link to. GMB map, not the share URL, but the actual CID URL for the GMB map, GMB business site, website, the GMB website, the G site, the Google site, ID page, anything, right? Any sort. So again, my VAs just have a list of target URLs on the sheet, and they're told to, every time they publish a blog post, either link to the blog post or the GMB, the corresponding GMB post, and then just randomly select or cycle through the target URL list that's there so that we're always building a link back to one of our branded entity assets at all times. And we constantly cycling through so that we're kind of diversifying the links across all of our entity assets. And it works incredibly well, guys. So that's what I recommend doing. Is it okay? Yes, absolutely. Any other comments on that, guys?
No.